Would you like to have a sense of presence, calm, and interconnectedness within yourself that you can bring forward toward everything it is that you're doing, at your job, with your family, with your own projects, and in your own mind? Well, I believe that is a birthright that we all have. And it's also something we can all achieve, not because it's something we need to look for outside of ourselves, but it's more of a remembering process. So I wanted to create something to help people with this in the most simple yet effective way. And that's why I created the Pure Presence app. And I wanted to quickly show it to you so that you can understand what it is and download it, because this is a free app for both Android and iPhone. So Pure Presence basically is focused only on the power of the breath. Because if you think about it, what is it the first thing we do when we come to this world? The last thing we do before we exit our body? And what is it that we have to do every few seconds? Well, it is to breathe, right? But there is a difference. We can choose to either breathe unconsciously because our body functions automatically, or in some moments we can tap into this presence. So we can be the ones in control of our breath. And that has a cascade of very powerful benefits, both physiologically, emotionally, and mentally, and spiritually. Let's say the truth. So in this app, I put together the most foundational breathing practices that are very accessible. So no matter how old you are or what's your history, if you're a sport person or if you're not a sport person, it doesn't matter, because everyone can do these breathing practices. Of course, follow your body, respect your body, but these practices are generally doable by literally everyone, because they're very calming, they're very slow, and that's why they're easy to do. But they will also start to reconnect, first of all, to balance your nervous system and to quiet the mind. Because when the mind has something to do or look at, it's much easier to quiet it. And this is not a shortcut. It's something that has been practiced by all different traditions, because the power of the breath is actually embedded in most traditions connected to spirituality, religions, or philosophy. But you don't need to be into spirituality or religion to benefit from the power of the breath, because this is just something that we all possess and we can all control. So in this app, you will see it has a really, really simple and clean interface, because I didn't want to have something overwhelming, because the main point, the name of the app is literally Pure Presence. So everything needs to be pure, simple, and calm. So when you open it, you're gonna be presented with this screen where your sessions will happen. And if you wish to start a session, you can just click the play button and the session will start. So you literally don't have to do anything. But you can do a couple of things, actually a few things. The first one, you can click on quick session, and here you can choose from a quick session or presets. Presets are a little bit more in depth, whereas quick is just something that you look for what you want. Let's say I want to be more focused. I click focus, then I click begin, and I start breathing. And you can also see the instructions over here at the bottom that then will disappear. Then we also have the customized sheet. This is a little bit more in depth. I will not go down all the details, but basically here you will be able to choose among 7 different breathing patterns, each with its own unique flavor. Then you have some settings, you can change the duration, and you can set some background. It's not really music, they are tones, and they have unique capacity to help quiet your mind. And here you can choose based on what you want. You want to feel connected to the earth, you want to feel more calm, you want to feel more harmony, you just select it. Then soundscapes, as the name suggests, these are natural sounds that help you feel connected to nature. So you can literally use this in the subway with your headphones, and this is gonna transport you in a much more connected, natural place. And then we also have binaural beats. And for this to work, you need to wear headphones. But in a nutshell, you receive different frequencies in the left and right ear, and this is gonna help move your brain in a specific brain state. And here we have delta, theta, and alpha. Delta is for sleep primarily, or very, very deep meditation. Theta is for normal sleep, and alpha is focus. Then a feature that I'm really, really excited for is this one, breathe together. Because think about it, Nowadays, yes, there is social media. We are connected, quote unquote, with people all the time, but are we really connected? And with Breathe Together, I believe we can really connect with people with our breath. Why? Because you can create or join a session. Here you can create, let's say I want anti-stress, create, and then you're gonna send this code to your friends, your family, your loved ones, or whomever you want to share a few minutes of presence with. And then you're gonna start the session and it's gonna be synced. So you're gonna breathe together. And I just find this really interesting. And the nice thing is that in this app, besides the fact that it's completely free, you do not need an account to sign up for, and everything is stored on your device. So I or the app, we don't receive any details of you, zero, because I wanted to make this app ultra privacy first. And that's pretty much it. Then in settings, you can go through a lot of different things. There is also a dark theme for those into it. I recommend using it especially in the night. And then something, last but not least, the app is available in many different languages, as you can see here: English, Espanol, Portuguese, Francais, Italiano, Russian, Arabic, Farsi, and Japanese. So if you have friends that are not English speakers, they don't understand English, feel free to still share the app, because there's a good chance that they might speak some of these other languages. And so that's it. This is Pure Presence. So just go to your app store and look for Pure Presence, or you can also go to purepresence.app/download, and you're gonna be directed automatically to the right store. So thank you so much. I'm super excited for this. And of course, this is just the beginning. I'm already working on new features to expand the app. And so stay tuned. Thank you so much. And let's connect all together by bringing this beautiful sense of presence within ourselves and ultimately with everyone around us.